What is going on, my peeps? Your man Versatile's back with another video, back with the DTW reviews number 2. Now, of course, let me know down in the comment section below if you even enjoy this form of reviewing stuff, because I really don't have that much time to do a lot of reviews otherwise, so I kind of have to do it when I do have time, and that's essentially my drives to work. So that's why it's called the Driving to Work Reviews, or DTW for short. So let me know down in the comment section if you enjoyed the No Way Home review, and if you feel like, you know, this is going to be a thing that we can keep as part of the channel. You guys already know we got that PS5 in house now. Got that PS5 the day after the last episode of Hawkeye, which we'll be talking about right now. So let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about the DTW reviews, the reviews themselves. Do you like that, you know, we review stuff outside of just playing games? We want to make this channel, you know, inclusive in the gaming world, but inclusive in terms of, like, you know, the pop culture and Marvel stuff, Star Wars stuff that we're gonna have interest in. Matrix, maybe even. I haven't watched it yet. Probably will over the weekend or Monday at the latest, because I do want to finally sit down and watch it. I've definitely heard mixed reviews on the Matrix, so let me know down in the comment section below about that, and make sure you guys ignite the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, so that way you never miss my videos or my live streams, so that way we can sit back and see what's cracking, baby. Now let's get into the review. And what are we talking about? Hawkeye. Hawkeye, I think, is probably the first or second best TV series Disney has dropped. Disney Plus or Marvel Studios has dropped so far. Now, it was great, by the way. It was definitely good. You felt the momentum in each episode improve, which typically happens with, or has happened with, other Marvel properties. Now, I can't say that for sure about, okay, it's a little shaky. I can't say that all the way about other other shows in general, and typically they either stay consistently good, or sometimes, yeah, it's a little slow in the beginning and it picks up as we reach the middle of the series, and then by the end you finally get that shebang, you know what I'm talking about. So Hawkeye was fantastic. It did a very good job of building Kate Bishop, and it also did a very good job of building Hawkeye, and really letting us know and refresh our memory about how Hawkeye has been very, very important to the Avengers themselves. He's very much so been the balance. His wife said so herself in Age of Ultron. Like, what would they do without Hawkeye, right? Hawkeye is their eyes, literally and figuratively. He brought in Black Widow. He basically may have brought in Yelena as a new Black Widow. He brought in Kate Bishop. He brought in Wanda and briefly her brother Quicksilver, right? Like, he's been very effective and influential to the MCU, despite how small of a role he seemed to have played when it comes to the action or screen on time. So thank you, shout out to MCU for really helping us appreciate Hawkeye. The fact that, you know, he has been losing his hearing. He is a little bit older as well, but the loss of hearing is for real. The amount of bangs and hits he's taken, explosions, Earth's, you know, planets getting thrown around, even though he wasn't involved in that, you know. In-game, he definitely was. That bang in in-game when Thanos came through that portal and doggone blew up their little spot, definitely probably took a toll on Hawkeye. So bringing in disability from that perspective, along with introducing us to Echo, who will have her own TV series, Kingpin being in here, it was very wise of them to drop this series right before No Way Home, so that way Charlie Cox's Daredevil, or Matt Murdock, and Kingpin showing up at the exact same time really worked out well. You know, now we know that Daredevil and Kingpin are in the MCU, and they're the same Daredevil and Kingpin that were in Netflix's Daredevil. So that's also a good sign, which means we could potentially get Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, replace Iron Fist with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But I like what MCU is doing with Hawkeye. So for me, Hawkeye was very good, very solid 6 episodes. Kate Bishop, watching her progression, her development over the episodes, realizing that it's not all glitz and glam. You do have to make hard decisions, and being a hero is tough, right? But her being able to also let Hawkeye know, especially in the last episode, that the reason why I wanted to become just like you was because not only did you save my life, but I saw that somebody without superpowers, someone not from someone from Earth, someone who couldn't fly, someone who was beating up people, saving the world with a bow and a stick, gave me all the courage and influence, inspiration I needed to become who I am. So, and that's how she let him know that he was more than just a role model to her. And then you could tell it really touched Hawkeye in that moment too. Oh, and the son, Lord have mercy. So that was definitely good to see her being able to be transparent about that to him, and how it made him feel good that he still does have that influence among other people, despite his level of borderline depression and distress that he's been going through since Endgame and since losing, Natasha. So for Hawkeye, it was a balancing effect. He was having a hard time balancing his emotions post Endgame, post losing Natasha, dealing with Kate Bishop and all this new threat, and then with Yelena popping up. It really messed Hawkeye up from that perspective. So seeing him being able to come through that and be triumphant, be able to make it home to his family, finding out that his wife was indeed part of the SHIELD. She was Mockingbird. My guess with that is that she was Mockingbird before the newer Mockingbird. A lot of people think that they're trying to decanonize Agents of SHIELD, despite them having influence to a small degree in the MCU, or they've been affected by the MCU. Thor's popped up, right? Agent Coulson, right? His story basically takes place right after Avengers. So we can't act like Agents of SHIELD has not had a level of canon or involvement with the MCU. So I just think that a lot of the decisions that they made outside of that just hasn't had any influence on the MCU as a whole in terms of the Agents of SHIELD TV show. But nice seeing that his wife, because she is down, no wonder why she's an easy ride or die for Hawkeye, because she understands the life. She's, she even said, hey, I'm with your judgment. Do what you need to do. Take care of business, baby. That's what she was saying. So, fantastic job by both. I think her name's Linda Cardellini. I think the actress that played his wife. I think her name's Laura in the show. I can't remember, but great acting for the moment she had. Clint Barton or Jeremy Renner destroyed it. Haley Steinfeld playing Kate Bishop destroyed it. Vincent D'Onofrio coming back destroyed it. Side note, Charlie Cox coming back as Matt Murdock killed it. Like Echo's character. Now I'll be honest, like I'm not really attached to her quite yet. Maybe her TV show will help, and it's not because of any of the disabilities. So let's just put that out there, because I've enjoyed that aspect of the show, and I've low-key actually kind of enjoyed the interpreter aspect of it as well, and the message that she was trying to give to Hawkeye, meaning like you rely too much on your earpiece. It's making you weak, basically, because she doesn't use one. She just goes straight off of reading mouths, being able to understand body language, people, and if she really can't understand you quite yet, she does have an interpreter there. But I just think that her character is a little boring right now, and hopefully Hawkeye will her show will spice her up. I feel like her hair changed at the end too, like when she walked away from Kingpin at the end of episode 6, and all of a sudden she got all this long straight hair. I feel like it went to a wig, because I feel like her hair was her hair in a ponytail throughout the show, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, her hair looks even more jet black, and it's shaped a little. It almost felt like it was shaped similar to Shang-Chi's sister. What's her name? Shao Li. It felt like it was different from that perspective. So, we'll see what they do from there. I think she's a little bit better with the ponytail, and we'll see what influence her show has on the MCU, her character development. Will she stick around? Will Kingpin get additional development through her TV show? Because if we remember correctly, at the end of episode 6, it appeared as though she shot him, but the camera panned off as a gunshot went off. I think one of two things. She either, A, shot by her ear. I heard somebody say that before. A, shot by her ear, his ear, so that way now he's deaf in at least one ear. Or she did shoot him basically in the face, but he'll survive, because in the comics there is a point where he does go blind and lose both of his eyes, and he's still just as powerful. So that, I think, could take place with him in the future, It would be nice if Echo, the TV show, did a little bit of flashback to build her up, but it was really to push her character forward after Hawkeye. That's what I want and hope to look forward to with the Echo TV show. But we have to talk about Kingpin destroying Kate Bishop. I understand she got the victory and he took the L to her at the very end of the battle, but if it did not feel like a comic book, video game scene of him washing the floor with Kate Bishop, Kingpin was laughing and having fun. Like, she looked so teeny to his demonstrous size, and just using his stomach to bounce her off. Like, it was so funny and dope at the same time to really let us know that Kingpin is nothing to mess with. Kingpin is for real. You need Daredevil. You need... it was so clean, and it was also clean how when she realized that it just was not going to... Well, she really didn't kind of realize that because I don't know why, but she kept trying to attack Kingpin anyway. I'm like, bad idea. What are you doing? What are you doing? So she used the little coin flip that Clint Barton or Hawkeye taught her. She took his cufflink off and flipped it back and activated the arrows, which exploded and took him out for a little bit before they couldn't find him again. So that was a super dope scene. Them fighting on the ice rink was a dope scene. Felt a little awkward, if not in the beginning, at the end, and I don't know if it was like them trying to reveal his outfit, and then Kate Bishop being surprised, like, "Oh, you wore it!" Like, that was funny. So yeah, their chemistry also was very good. Kate Bishop and Hawkeye, or Clint Barton, Jeremy Renner, and Haley Steinfeld, their chemistry on screen was great. Good to see that they got along for the show. So there was a lot of good that came out of this. If I had to rank like the shows that I liked the most on Disney Plus, I'm a little different than other people because I appreciated certain things about other shows more than what other people did. I would probably put this first or second, followed by Captain America or Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I really like that series. I like what it did for Falcon to progress and evolve into Captain America, and I also like what it did for the trajectory of Winter Soldier, or Bucky Barnes' character, and how I really think he's going to be termed White Wolf later on. It's going to be Captain America and White Wolf. You heard it here. I like what they did there. Agent 13, I like what they did with her. And what that also set up for most likely like their little TV show series and how they're going to probably bring people together. Also, I like what they're doing there. Who's the big baddie that Agent 13 is working for? Is it Lady V? Probably not, because Lady V is working with U.S. Agent, you know, with that. So I really thoroughly like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so I think that's number 2. I probably can't put Hawkeye at number 1. Falcon and Winter Soldier at number 2. I have a sneeze coming. And then, let's see, Low-Key at number 3, WandaVision at number 4, What If at number 5. If those are all the TV shows that I can think of right now, that's what I got going on. I think those are the 5 TV shows we've gotten. And then we've gotten like, what, 4 movies? Black Widow's probably last on my list. Followed by the Eternals. I haven't seen Eternals yet, but I have a great feeling I'll at least enjoy it more than Black Widow. Black Widow, A, I don't think should have came out after Endgame. B, should have came out right after Infinity War. And C, got delayed, which really messed up the tone of that movie overall. So, yeah, Black Widow's number 9 on the list for me. Or 8 if we're looking at 2021, right? Or Black Widow, yeah, that was this year, yeah. And then, Shang-Chi. So if I throw Shang-Chi in there amongst the stuff we've gotten this year, Shang-Chi's definitely like top 3. Like Shang-Chi's probably number 3, Falcon and Winter Soldier number 2, Hawkeye's number 1. That's it right there. And then everything else, as I said. But yeah, Hawkeye, great way to end out 2021. Looking forward to Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness in 2022. Looking forward to Black Panther in 2022, Miss Marvel in 2022, Moon Knight in 2022, She-Hulk in 2022. I think there's a third movie that I can't think of right now coming out towards the end of 2022. Because remember, all the movies got pushed, and we basically won't see a movie again until May. So we should have a TV show dropping sometime between January and May, if not 2 TV shows. I know Eternals drops on Disney Plus January 12th, 2022. So that I'll be able to watch then. Hopefully I could catch a Redbox version of it before then, but if not, at least I don't have to wait but like what, 2.5, 3 weeks before I can watch that. So I'm looking forward to watching that. And what else we got coming in 2022? Hawkeye, solid. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think of Hawkeye, what you guys think of what we got for Marvel, the MCU, Disney Plus for 2021. Let me know what you guys think about that as well. And I'll catch y'all in my next DTW review. But until then, your man Versatile signing out. And until the next video, wait for it.